मैं इनका इंट्रोडक्शन मैं कर दूंगा at the end of
Good morning to all students. Day 4 yesterday we had a very live session on orientation program, then followed by another live session yesterday, giving various aspects of digital skills required by the recruiters and expectations from the market. Now today another important two sessions are planned today for you. One is relating to regulatory guidelines and CSMU policies regarding anti-ragging, student welfare, grievance redressal, etc. And another session is on health, hygiene, and safety. These two sessions are very important to students this week. So, first session regarding regulatory guidelines, CMSU policies, academic rules and regulations. Two of our eminent faculty members are taking the sessions to you. One by Professor Dr. B.N.Tripathi ji and Dr. Aurab Chakraborty ji. I want to introduce these two faculty to you first. Dr. Dr. B.N.Tripathi did his B.Tech from NIT Kurukshetra and M.Tech from MDU Rohtak. And also he did PhD from IIT Dhanbad, which is considered to be one of the top premier institutes of the world. He has experience of 18 years in academics and worked in different universities and institutions before coming to our great CSU, Navi Mumbai. He has a number of publications to his credit, and he also functioned as a guide to number of MTech students for completion of their PhD. So then, second faculty, eminent faculty who is there for giving you this presentation is Dr. Aurab Chakraborty. He did his MSc and also he did PhD from the World Class Institute. Then now presently he is functioning as a deputy registrar of CSMU and handling number of important assignments relating to the university. So then after this session, this is 1 hour session, then another session is relating to health, hygiene and safety. This health, hygiene and safety is being taken by another eminent person, Dr. Mohsin Hasan, who is Dean of Pharmacy Department here. So I want to introduce Mohsin sir. Mohsin sir did his B Pharmacy from Hamdard University in New Delhi and he did his M Pharmacy from BPUT Odisha. Soon after his completion of PG, he joined academics and he did a PhD in pharmaceutical sciences and he is having 13 years of quality experience in teaching. So the second presentation will be done by Dr. Mohsin Hasan and first presentation by Dr. Professor Dr. B.N.Tripathi ji and Dr. Aurab Chakraborty. With this, I am handing over the dash to Dr. B.N.Tripathi ji. Thank you very much.
slide.
Slide. Slide. Slide ही चलाओ.
Good morning, students. Honorable President, sir, respected VC, sir, respected Registrar, sir, respected all the deans and HODs of different departments, and my dear new students. I am Dr. B.N.Tripathi. I am here to present you the regulations, guidelines of this university. On behalf of the university, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome students to the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University, Panvel, Navi Mumbai. I am confident it will be an inspiring, challenging, enjoyable journey for you. From humble beginning of this university, emerged as one of the India's most distinguished and iconic higher education institute, occupying a crucial place in the emergence and preservation of both culture and intellectual heritage of India, creating right ambience on campus for a vibrant knowledge, culture and intellectual system is one of our top priorities. With a strong knowledge tradition, the action we take and decisions we make would be guided by in-depth knowledge and sound judgments based on clear understanding and profound wisdom, as said by prominent persons. The basis of all progress is that you bring all treasures of knowledge under your control. Each year we welcome a student in our campuses. I am delighted to welcome all the new students to the university and my best wishes to them to unlock, realize their full potential. I sincerely believe that students will make the best use of the opportunities to become competent professional entrepreneurs and above all great human beings. We emphasize that students should show consideration and respect for their teachers, seniors, peers, and others in the community. Students are reminded that they live as part of community that includes students and staff who come from diverse backgrounds and cultures. However, we share an ethos that respect openness, inclusiveness, congeniality, diversity. We are proud of our talented, motivated, energetic faculty and staff, many of whom are leaders in their field nationally and internationally. Our university has a long tradition of imparting knowledge to students and scholars from all walks of life and from diverse geographic, ethnic, gender, racial, and religious backgrounds. Just as important has been its role in being a source of learning, discovery, engagement of, for thousands of students from around the world. Wherever they have come from, our students have made difference in that transforming all fields of human endeavor, and we want to make sure that your years at CSMU, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University, will be as successful and productive as those who have come before you. With that goal in mind, we share this student code which delineates the rights and responsibilities of students in a wide spectrum of activities throughout the university. The code likewise sets this university standards of civility and its expectations for responsible behavior. CSMU stand for the dignity of all peoples and respect for their ideals and beliefs. At the same time, as an educational institution, the university regards free speech and expression as integral to our values, essential to the preservation of the genuine learning environment. However, we draw the line and refuse to acquiesce to act of intimidation, violence, or hate. The first request for the progress of the nation is the brotherhood and unity among sections of the society. Our unique educational system will ensure that you gain not just depth and breadth in your chosen area of specialization, but a holistic set of skills that will equip you to face the real world. At every stage, there will be opportunities to expand your boundaries, platforms for collaboration and learning, and recognition for those who strive to excel. We also hope that you will respond to the important challenges and opportunities that are characteristic of being a responsible citizen, which our beloved founder always wanted us to do. In this own word, it is the categorical verdict of all the nations and great seers of the world that national progress depends on education and training of the people. CSMU has, for more than 2 years, been dedicated to its mission and nurture scholars who will contribute to society by advancing knowledge and imparting it to the new generation of students, staff, students, supporters. Take pride in having contributed to the university reputation as India's flagship research-led university, known for the excellence of its teaching, its research, and its service to its local, national, and international communities. Things to remember. These are something which are very essential to the students that have to be remembered by everyone. The university is precious and we expect you to carry it forward with full dignity. Respect for women is the most prized tradition of this university. Yatra nari pujante ramante tatra devata. Everyone have to follow all these themes and will have to behave like this. The provost and wardens are your guardian. There are so many other person, teachers and other are the guardian. And if you are living in the campus, then so many other persons who are related to the university will behave like a guardian. Take care of the university resources. They are meant for you and your comfort. Wastage will result in shortage and ultimately cause inconvenience to you. Treat this campus as a home away from home. Similarly, take care of your valuable time. Utilize each second of your day to move forward. Remember, opportunity knocks the door only once. Learn to identify friend and both. Be strong enough not to give into the temptations. Set targets for yourself and devise ways to achieve them. We dream to see you the pinnacle of the success and glory in your chosen field in the year to come. The vast network of the persons help this university in providing better career and placement opportunities for the student. We wish to see you as a strong part of this chain one day. Develop a balanced academic, co-curricular, extracurricular schedule for yourself. Our aim is to produce well-rounded individuals who are knowledgeable and impressive personalities. There are provisions for the financial assistance for needy students of this university. The detail of this mentioned in the scholarship directory of DSW offline online. Some do and do not. There are something which we have to do, and there are something more which we have to avoid. I proudly share with you that CSMU is a perfect mix of tradition and modernity. We take pride in our traditions and follow them with utmost sincerity. So it is our earnest desire that perform your previous regularly, whatever your religion has allowed. Prayer is a meditation that will help you to keeping your mentally and physically balanced. Learn the university theme by heart. Understand its meaning and become a part of this fraternity. Always keep your identity card with you. Congratulations to new student on your decision to study in CSMU. For us, there will be no more important challenging over the next few years than to ensure that this institution offers you an exceptional university experience. The university will try at all time to give you the best possible support within the available resources. For all university community, remember that the university rules, regulations, system, structures are all developed to ensure your success and assist the university with its functions. We believe in excellence and above all, we are looking to produce tomorrow's leaders, mature, well-rounded individual who will lead, actively participate and contribute to society. God will help you in achieving your goal. Now ragging. As per the directives of Supreme Court of India, every campus, every educational campus should be totally free from any ragging. And my university, I can say, ensure you that it is totally free from the ragging. No one is allowed to do. Ragging constitute one or more of the following acts. There are certain acts which are very essential. You have to learn. Any conduct by any student or students, whether by words spoken or written or by an act which has the effect of teasing, treating or handling with rudeness or a pressure any other student, indulging in rowdy or indisciplined activities by any student or students which causes or is likely to cause anyone annoyance, hardship, physical, psychological harm, or to raise fear for apprehension thereof in any fresher or any other student, asking any student to do any act which such student will not in the ordinary course do and which has the effect of causing or generating a sense of shame or torment of embarrassment so as to adversely affect the physique or psyche of such fresher or any other student. Any act by a senior student that prevent, disrupt or disturb the regular academic activity of any other student or a fresher, exploiting the services of a fresher or any other student for completing the academic task assigned to an individual or a group of students. Any set of financial extortion, forceful expenditure, burden, but on a fresher or any other student by students. Any act of physical abuse, including all variants of it: sexual abuse, homosexual assault, tripping, forcing absence, and lewd acts, gesture causing bodily harm, or any other danger to health or person. Any act of abuse by spoken words, email, post, public insult, which would also include deriving perverted pleasure, vicarious and sadistic thrill from actively or possibly participating in the discomfort to fresher or any other student. Any act that affect the mental health and self-confidence of a fresher or any other student with or without an intent to derive a sadistic pleasure or showing of power, authority, or superiority by a student over any fresher or any other student. Now, action against AICT against students, including any abating the ragging. These are something which are very you have to take into the consideration. The punishment to be meted out to the persons indulged in the ragging has to be exemplary and justifiably harsh to act as a deterrent against recurrence of the such incident. The students who are found to be indulged in ragging should be debarred from taking admission in any technical institution in India. Every single incident of ragging, a first information report (FIR) must be filed without exception by the institutional authorities with the local police authorities. Depending upon the nature and gravity of the offence, as established by the anti-ragging committee of the institution, the possible punishment for those found guilty of ragging at the institution level shall be any one or any combination of the following: cancellation of admission, suspension from the attending classes, withdrawing scholarship, fellowship, and other benefits, debarring from appearing in any test, examination, or other evaluation process, withholding result, debarring from the representing the institution in any regional, national, or international meet, tournament, youth festival, etc. Suspension, expulsion from the hostel, rustication from the institution for period ranging from 1 to 4 semester, expulsion from the institution, and consequence debarring from the admission to any other institution. Fine of 25,000 almost. Collecting punishment when the person committed to abating the crime of ragging are not identified. The institution shall resort to collective punishment as a deterrent to ensure community pressure on the potential ragging. The institutional authority shall intimate the incidents of ragging occurred in their premises, along with the action taken to the council immediately after occurrence of such incident, and inform the status of the case from time to time. Courts should make an effort to ensure that cases involving ragging are taken up to priority basis to send the correct message that ragging is not only to be discouraged but also to be dealt with sternness. Grievances redressal mechanism. CSMU is committed to provide a safe, fair, harmonious learning and work environment. Grievance redressal shall facilitate the resolution of the grievances in a fair and impartial manner involving the respective college department office, maintaining necessary confidentiality as the case may be. Any stakeholder with a genuine grievance may approach grievance redressal cell to submit his or her grievance in writing or sent through email. Objectives: to ensure a fair, impartial, consistent mechanism for redressal and varied issues faced by the scholars. To uphold the dignity of the university by promoting cordial student relationship, student teacher relationship, teacher teacher relationship, to develop responsive and accountable attitude about the stakeholders, thereby maintaining a harmonious atmosphere in the university campus, to ensure that grievances are resolved promptly, objectively, to ensure that the views of each grievance and respondent are respected, and that any party to a grievance is neither discriminated against nor victimized, to advise stakeholders to respect the right and dignity of any one another and not to behave in a vindictive manner towards any of them for any reason. Now, there are some definitions. Grievance. Grievance means a formal complaint, includes dissatisfaction of negative perception, whether expressed or not, arising out of anything connected with university that a student or parent or a staff member think, believe, or even feel is unfair, unjust, or inequitable. Grievant. Grievant means a student, parent, staff member, or group of students or parents or staff members submitting the grievance. Days. Days means working days including of students, holidays, or vacations as set forth in the academic calendar, in counting days, full working days following the receipt of the grievance. Grievance redressal mechanism in relation to those involved. This is the diagram which is giving the full meaning of the grievance redressal. Grievance redressal committee, a high power committee, handle the function of the remedying of the grievances, to provide with proper advocacy to stakeholders to express their grievances freely and frankly without any fear of the being victimized, to ensure that there is no reprisal of any kind of against any applicant, witness, or any other participant in the grievance redressal process by reason of such participation in the grievance process, to analyze the merit of the grievances and conduct formal hearing and investigation as the case may be, to protect privacy and confidentiality of all the parties during the investigation, consistent with the subject to the policy guidelines, to obtain the facts through relevant sources in fair and objective manner, to work out a resolution of the issues involved with the parties named in the grievance application, to ensure a speedy disposal of every grievance application within a maximum period of 1 month of the receipt of the application. Applicability: all students, parents, staff members, and other stakeholders during their stint in the university. This is also a figure which is self-explanatory. Now, types of grievances and specification. Academic related issues. In academic related issues, the specification comes like this: admission, examination, assessment, evaluation, library facilities, issuance of certificates, add-on courses, research-related issues, etc. Extension and extracurricular, alumni registration, award of non-academic credit, physical education, etc. Amenities and maintenance, hostel facilities, allocation of room, standard of meal, Wi-Fi internet connectivity, utility stores, computer facilities, drinking water, sanitation and hygiene, maintenance, medical facilities, etc. Now, placement and internship on campus and or off campus interviews, soft skill training, internship, etc. General administration, collection of fee online, fee payment gateway, ID cards, scholarships, HR related issues, transportation, etc. Other related issues, safety, security, discipline, misbehaviors, emergency services, etc. Thank you all for listening me carefully, and whatever suggestion is given from my side should be followed strictly. Now I would like invite Dr. Chakraborty ji to give you some inputs which are very essential for your academic. Thank you so much.
Good morning, students. It's nice to see you all again. So thank you, Dr. Tripathi, for such a nice presentation, introducing you to the general rules and regulations and disciplines around the campus. So let's follow that up with rules regarding to programs, examinations, and awards of grades. So let's bring up the presentation. Okay, so we'll talk about the general rules and regulations regarding
अब देखिए सर,
हाँ, we are on, we are live.
सॉरी।
Hello, good morning again, students. We are sorry for the interruption. We were facing some technical errors at our end. So hopefully now you all can hear me. And let's restart the session from where we left it off. So today I'm going to talk about the academic rules and regulations and program rules, what you have to know in order to complete your study. For example, how the exams will be conducted, how the session will run, admissions, or what the rules and regulations if you fail in one course. Although I hope that you never fail in any of the courses. So let's okay, let's go full screen. All right. So we have different types of programs of studies at Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University. Now I divided this divided the programs based on types. So we have undergraduate programs, under which comes BA, BSc, BCA, BTech, normally which are of duration 3 or 4 years. Then we have postgraduate programs, which consist of MA, MSc, MTech, normally 2 years. And we have diploma programs of 1 to 2 years of durations, which undertake DPharm. Furthermore, we have certificate programs and research programs for further education. There is no problem. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Okay, so the programs are regulated by mainly the university ordinances. So there is a set of rules and regulations that controls and governs how the programs should be run and examinations should be undertaken. And there are academic ordinance for diploma, undergraduate, and postgraduate programs, which governs the common aspects of all these programs. And furthermore, there are program-specific ordinances which talks about each and every program, and specifically what are the requirement, durations, and course structures of each of the programs. Finally, there are apex regulatory bodies from Government of India that regulates and make a statutory set of ordinances for the programs, for certain set of programs, such as UGC that governs over all the different programs, BA, BSc, MA, MSc, and everything, under which we have AICTE, which governs the program related to engineering and technology. We have Pharmacy Council of India, which governs the programs of pharmacy, and then the Bar Council of India, which governs the programs related to law, and we have Council of Architecture, and so and so. So let's see what is the chronology of one particular program. So starting with admission, which you have successfully completed, then you go through enrollment and confirmation of courses, which also have been completed for most of you. You have already chosen which subjects to take in the first semester. And from tomorrow, we'll start the academic session for first semester. And after a while, 1 or 2 months time, we'll have the first internal assessment year, followed by we'll resume academic session, and then we have a second internal assessment. So basically we'll have, 2 internal assessments followed by a semester examination or university examinations. And then we'll continue to semester 2. And then again, we'll repeat the structure, having 2 internal assessments, first and second internal assessments, and 1 semester examinations. After that, after this semester examination, we'll publish the results and allow the past students to readmit to the 3rd, 5th, or the consecutive semesters. And this will go on and on until you finish the last semester, after which you will obtain the degree at which you are admitted to. So let's go to them one by one. So in order to complete enrollment, you have to fill up an enrollment form and submit to the university. So this will, in this year, now we all know that due to COVID pandemic, we have to stay at home. So we'll doing everything what is possible by online. So whenever it is possible for you to come over to the university, we'll follow up this process and all the paperwork has to be done. Now what you can do, you can register to your courses via online ERP platform. So this has been done while you have taken admission. So you have already registered to your courses. Now the course system or general course structure the university or university-wide presides, that is choice-based credit system, or in short CBCS. Now this is a very ingenious system promulgated by EGC. It started in 2015. Now this is the idea behind CBCS is to look forward for a new, completely overhauled national educational policy that's being implemented from this year, 2020, and most of you are already aware of that. But this has started from 2015, and UGC has been urging to all the universities of India to implement CBCS system in their course structures. So we have imbibed and we have implemented the CBCS course structure. So what's the facility of CBCS? Before, the old structures allow the teachers or allow the departments to run the programs according to their privileges or according to their advantage, whereas CBCS is completely a student-centric system instead of a teacher-centric system, and is focused completely on the student, allowing maximum choice of subjects from the end of student, and allowing certain level of interdisciplinary studies that allows them to become more diverse or more qualified in the job market. So this is partly focused on a holistic education and partly focused towards for a ever-changing dynamic job market. So CBCS makes education broad-based and makes it as par with global standards, so we can compete with the universities all around the world. The idea is the students can take as many credits as they can follow. So their limitations are not limited by the course structures, it is limited by their ability. So you can take more credits than actually are there in the course structure. Furthermore, CBCS will allow the students to choose interdisciplinary or intradisciplinary courses and skill-oriented papers. For example, a student of English literature can take a paper from journalism or mass media, which will make them more capable in a real world application or real job market. On the other hand, a student of mass media and journalism can take a skill enhancement paper or an elective paper from English or English literature, which will in turn enhance their command over the language. So learning will become more dynamic, and the graduates of CSMU will be more versatile in an ever-evolving employment market. Now, this is an example. Now, this is an example I have taken from BSc Honors Physics Semester 1. So, as you can see, it has two papers. Now, many of you have already seen this kind of course structure. So, some of you are familiar, some of you are thinking, what is this? So, please let me tell you, this is the general course structure we'll follow for all BSc, BA, and BA subjects, and many other undergraduate level programs such as BCom Accounting and Finance, and so on and so. So what you have to study? You have to study two core papers, which are marked by course type DSC, and if these two core papers has any laboratories, you have to go through the laboratories for them. For example, you have mechanics for physics, so you have to go to mechanics laboratory as well, and you have mathematical physics, so you have to go to mathematical physics laboratory. Then you can take one generic elective from any other allied department. Now, as I already mentioned, a student of English can take a generic elective from journalism. Now, that was just an example. For a physics student, he can take, or he or she can take a generic elective from chemistry, mathematics, statistics, geology, and these are the allied departments. For example, if we take the case for BA in English, so he or she can take an elective from journalism, history, economics, psychology, political science, all these subjects. And then you have ability enhancement course such as English communication. So this is the general structure of courses for each semester. And what are mean by this LTP, IA, UV, all these things? So this is the marks division, IA and EV, you have to go through in order to complete your total marks. So you have 30% of your total marks for internal assessments and 70% in your final examinations. So as I already told you before, that you will have two internal assessment exams. So these two exams will partly contribute to these 30% of your marks towards the total 100 marks. Now L4 means you have 4 lectures, T is tutorial, P is practical. So this indicates how many lectures, tutorials, or practicals you will have per week. And after completing this course, if you pass, this is the credits, that how many credits or how much credits you will earn. Now, total 20 in the first semester does not mean you are restricted to total credits. So you have to earn minimum total credits, and after joining the university, you can see what other courses are offered by any other department, and by the permission of the head of the department, you can take any other courses for which you can get more credits. So this is marked, this 30 marks, from these 30 marks, we'll have internal assessments of 20 marks, and we'll have continuous assessment of 10 marks. Now, after completing the academic session, you will be allowed to sit into examination, for which you have to fill out examination form. The criteria for appearing in the university examination is you have to attend in the classes in all courses for at least 75% of attendance. Now, for online attendance, we have to follow the UGC pandemic guidelines, where there is very clear instruction about how the attendance will be counted. So you'll need, first and foremost, you'll need 75% of attendance to sit in the examination. Secondly, you have to show the university that you have no dues remaining towards the university, such as no unpaid fees, no unreturned library books, and no equipments that is taken from the university. Thirdly, you have to fill an examination form and submit to the university along with the examination fee. And then you have to obtain, after you submit your examination form, the examination department will issue you a hall ticket or admit card to sit in the university examination. So what are the passing criteria? So supposedly you have given your examination, and you have been, we expect that all of you pass with a very good score. The passing percentage for all UG undergraduate, postgraduate, and diploma program is 40%, unless otherwise specified by the regulatory body such as PCI, BCI, or Council of Architecture, and so and so. If it is not specified, the university-wide passing scheme is minimum 40%. For some professional postgraduate programs such as MTech, LLM, MBA, etc., you have 50%. You have to obtain at least 50% marks in both internal assessment and university examination in order to pass in each courses. Now we face a very common question. If you fail one of the courses, you have 5 courses in one semester. If you fail one of them, how to do? If you fail altogether, or you are promoted to the next semester? So the answer is, if you are failed in one or more courses, you may be allowed to keep term, or commonly known as ATKT. So you may be allowed to be promoted in the next semester and continue your classes. But for how long? What are the rules of ATKT? So a student will be allowed to keep term for semester 2, irrespective of number of courses failed in the semester 1. So in semester 1, you can fail 1 or 2 courses. It doesn't matter. Irrespective of that, you will be allowed to attend the classes for semester 2. However, the case is different when you go from semester 2 to semester 3. So when you change year from first year to second year, when you go from semester 2 to semester 3, you are required to pass minimum 50% of all courses combined semester 1 and semester 2 together, which means going from first year to second year, you have to pass in at least 50% of all the courses held in first year combined, semester 1 and semester 2. Furthermore, a student should be allowed to keep term for semester 4, irrespective of the number of courses failed in semester 3. So the idea is same. If you go from semester 3 to semester 4, and if you fail one or more courses, it does not matter. You will be allowed to keep term. You will be allowed to attend classes. But whenever you go from semester 4 to semester 5, so again, when you go to year 2 to year 3 of your study, you have to pass at least 50% of all courses. Now, when you will near your final year, before you complete your final year, you have to clear all of your courses that are pending. Otherwise, your degree cannot be awarded. So how do grades are calculated? How are the grades calculated? So you will be awarded with grade point averages. So there is a formula for calculating semester grade point average, or SGPA, which is the summation of course credits multiplied by the grade point scored by you divided by total course credit of the semester. So this is the formula. And when you go from semester 2 onwards, there will be a cumulative grade point average, which will be the summation of the semester grade point averages in all the previous semesters combined. So these calculations I want each and every one of you to understand very, very carefully, because this will affect you in your university studies all along. Once a bad SGPA is scored in your first semester, it is very difficult to recover from that bad SGPA because of the cumulative grade point average. The grade point is crept up and is going to affect, one bad semester is going to affect you throughout your studies in all the years to come. So please, from the very first semester, try to score good grades or good SGPA for the first semester. Otherwise, it's going to affect you. It's going to bite you in the back as long as you go on. So, how do the grade points are awarded? So we have letter grades for each of the grade points and based on the percentage of marks. Now the letter grade differs for UG and PG programs and for the professional PG program separately. But as you know, for the professional PG programs, we have a higher passing percentage. So the grades are a little bit higher, so demands are a little bit higher as well. So in general, if you have 90 to 100% of marks obtained, you obtain a grade point of 10, and your performance is considered outstanding with a grade point A+, followed by, for the next 10 marks, you have 9 grade points with excellent performance marked by grade A. 70 to 79% is marked by B+ with a good performance indicator. 60 to 69 is fair with a B. 55 to 59 is C+. 45 to 44 is C. And 40 to 44 is poor with D mark, and below 40 it's fail. For absent in the university exam or any of the internal examinations, internal assessments, you are marked with X, so you don't get any credit. Unfair means if you take the means of any unfair means in the examination, you are marked with U, and you don't get any credit. Debarred is if you are debarred from the examination by not fulfilling any of the criteria to sit in the examination. For example, attendance or not fulfilling the no dues criteria. So you will be debarred from the examination and you will mark with R, and you will not get any credit. Finally, there are some courses which are for which you don't get any credit, but it is mandatory to pass. So for those, you will either get a pass or fail, so satisfactory or unsatisfactory grade. So it is required to obtain a satisfactory grade in order to clear in that particular course. Finally, we'll talk a little bit about discipline. So for this, I will not take much of your time, since Dr. Tripathi sir has already covered most of the points. So I just wanted to remind you that it is very important to remember that each and every student, now you are all carrying the honor of CSMU on your shoulders. So whatever behavior you describe inside and outside of the university and in any online, even in any online platform, by chatting or any other method that is public, you are describing the decorum that is becoming of a student of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University. So This the maintaining of that discipline and decorum is on your shoulder, and it's your responsibility to carry that responsibility on the name of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University. Any act of indiscipline or misbehavior will refer to a disciplinary committee and appropriate action will be taken. Now, I will also remind you that in the current pandemic scenario, we have to think about online platform and cyber issues, which are taken very seriously by the government of Maharashtra, government of India, and by the university. Malpractices in examinations are viewed very seriously, and you will be booked under unfair means, and the committee will investigate any malpractices in the university in an examination, and appropriate action will be taken. Finally, as already mentioned by Tripathi sir, ragging of any nature, verbal, physical, even online, is a criminal and non-bailable offense. A student whose involvement in ragging established, or by established means can be proved in any means, or is instigated by anyone or complained by a student that has been that I have been mistreated, abused, or ragged, will summarily be dismissed from the university. And each student of the university, along with his and her parent, are to give an undertaking in the online form given by UGC in this regard at the time of admission. So all of you will be communicated to fill up an online declaration form, which has to be online signed by you and your parents. So with that, I thank you very much for your attention and staying with us. And I wish you a very, very good day and a very successful session with us. Thank you.
Good morning, each and everyone. Once again, warm welcome to all of you at CSMU. Since 3 days, we are talking about our universities, infrastructure details. We are talking about inductions programs, and hopefully, the one thing very important in a life we have to make in every day in a practice, that is the concern about every individuals, every person want to be healthy. And the simply health is a wealth. Everybody show if health, if you are healthy, it means you are wealthy. Why we say health is wealth? Because if you are healthy, if you are happy, if you are healthy, if you are mentally fit, if you are healthy, you are physically fit. There are many criteria in life if you are going to adopt in daily life, you will be healthy. As per WHO World Health Organization, the definition of healthy people is if someone is mentally fit, if someone is physically fit, if someone is euphoric, it means he is healthy. At last, at a very clinically, it is defined if you are free from all the illness, free from all the diseases, you are healthy. But actually, it's not fit, the definition not fit in the life. Nobody can deny the life is impossible without health. So there are several criteria in life to keep you healthy, keep you yourself healthy, keep you want to be your family healthy and surrounding. And if you will be happy, your family will be happy, your surrounding will be happy, and the ultimate country will be happy. So it's a very important life, very important things which every person and every individual should be keep in habits. How to some basics to be keep in practice, that is the routines. Suppose if you wake up early in the morning and taking brush, from that point the practices is started, and that way that is the process. If WHO giving their SOPs and the simple SOPs, if someone an individual want to be healthy, keep your teeth and mouth healthy. And every individual, that is the routine. If anybody wake up in the morning and they go to be fresh, and after that they will take the brushes and all. And Dental Council of India and Dental Council of Association, Dental Council of America, including all the health organizations, they focus, if you want to be healthy, first you have to keep your teeth and the surroundings of the mouth to be healthy. The basic criteria to be health, which ultimately meet at a point through a simple word. Everybody know, everybody ask, everybody aware about. If someone goes somewhere, they will ask, the train was hygiene, the train food was hygiene. The places where they visit, they always concerned about the places will be hygienic or not. The food will be hygienic or not. The first criteria to be healthy in a future, to be healthy in a daily schedule, first you keep eyes, keep watching hygienicity. So they are simple, some content I'm going to share with the slides, which is to be discussed, which is to be going to ahead in this slide. That is the hygienes and some elements, personal hygienes, including environmental hygienes, and some care of, personal care of. So what is the simple definition of hygiene? Means goddess of health. That is health is well. And hygienicity start with the cleanliness. And the cleanliness as per the in the life, every word, antiseptics and disinfectants. And at present scenario, we are facing pandemic situations. Everybody and every individuals and every agencies focus on the hygienicity and hygienicity in the way keep distancing, keep social distancing, take sanitizer if you are going somewhere. Because we are facing a pandemic, so we are taking this since the lockdown. We are regularly wearing the mask. We are regularly using the sanitizers, and every individual are focused on that because we are in problems, and the problem has came just because we have not mentioned the hygienicity parameters. The medical science actually talk about the immunities concerned with the hygienicity. That is the kind of debates. If we come in the someone who is not hygiene, they will have more immunities, but that is not the true words. If you keep following hygienicity, it means you are going to be safe yourself, safe your surroundings. Many and many kinds of diseases, that is the vulnerable diseases, you can say, that is the communicable disease. From childhood to young, and you can say in the old age, one thing is very important in life to keep you healthy or healthy peoples, to protect yourself from the communicable diseases. And all the communicable diseases arises the wastage, the food wastage, and some climatic frequent changes. In this present scenario, you can say we are already facing the pandemics, along with the seasons are going to be changed in our countries. Some countries going towards the transitions in the colder regions, and some states are still just the finishing their region, as talking about the Maharashtra and Mumbai regions. We have just finished the rainy season and we are coming towards the winters. That is the transition phase in which all the microbes take their adverse condition and they come in the contact with the airs and they spread. In that time, that is the very, I'm just talking about as examples. If you keep hygienicity, if you be aware about the how to keep individuals to be hygienes, that is just matters in the life. I'm just talking about an individual. If you want to be healthy, the world is healthy. If you are healthy, so your whole universe is, you feel healthy. If the more than 90% diseases are communicables and they always keep us unhealthy. Only 10% are disease which is organ which is which disturb the organs. In congenital, some congenital and genetical disorders, including in 10%. So you can imagine 90% diseases we suffer through communicable microbes, and the microbes are directly related to the hygienicity. So the very basic principle how to keep the hygienes, and why I'm talking about in this topic in our inductions, because all the freshers, they have just finished their UG and PG freshers. They have just UG students. They are coming with the full potential, the full energy, and they have just finished their schools, and they are coming towards the university where they will. And during the school schedules, you are very much bind with the parents. You are attached with all the discipline of schools, where time to time you are taking the instructions. But but right now you are going towards, you have just taken admissions for the universities, and you are coming out with full of energy. That's why we have chosen this topic to discuss and give some awareness about the hygienicity. Not even the hygienicity, how to keep the healthy. In some students, in meanwhile, they're talking about the lungs, and the lungs are very directly related with the your health. Suppose you are going to be appear in exams, and you are fully prepared for the exams, 100% preparation you have, and within one day and before exams, you have a stomach upset. That is a very simple. If your stomach is not healthy, you can't concentrate. Even you can't concentrate on the exams. Why stomach be upset? Because you are not keeping your health, and the stomach upset is directly depends on the communicables, that is the water. If we are not taking healthy waters, that is the waterborne diseases are very common in our countries. Microbial disinfections, amoeba kinds of infections where dysentery will be happen. Some gastritis infection will be here. So hygienicity does matter in a life, not even a life, if in your daily schedules. If you are planning to go somewhere, you must keep in mind, so fix some basic criteria in every time, every individuals. That's we are refreshing these lectures. That's why we are refreshing this lecture to you all, because when you come outside the home, your guardian, your parents, your elder brothers and sisters, they always want, please take care, buy and take care. And the buy and take care, it's not a simple word. Buy and take care means it's a complete a package. In word they say, and they told. It means there are lots of things to be managed, and lots of things. Out of lots of things, the one thing that is the hygienicity, and the hygienicity belongs to the your awareness. So that we have chosen these topics to refresh you all. I know that we know that all and every individuals know the hygienicity, know the about how to keep the healthy. Some this and this platform, someone every day scheduled to be go out gyms and outsides. They want to keep healthy, but they don't know millions and trillions of microbes every day born in the climates, and they harm us. If we not path properly, it's not, we are not be sure we will be healthy. If you're not clothing properly, it's not sure we will be healthy for next day. So little things which is to be adopted in a daily schedule. So I would like to discuss some basic points why health is important. We already discussed why health is important, but in the as per the SOPs, standard of procedures, which is already many agencies have written the articles on that. Every day the articles are coming because in this pandemic. But the two major agencies which keep an eyes on a daily basis, they disclose their articles and journals. The ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, along with the World Health Organizations, and out of two major apex body, the another very responsible body which is already in contact with us, that is the municipal corporations. So why health is important? Because the someone has told as a phrase, health is a wealth, health is a happiness, health is a life. If someone suffering from a fever, 2 or 3 more days, they become frustrated. They not enjoy their normal lives. And finally, for a while, for a duration, they feel depressions. So at that reference, we can say the health is very important. Because we individuals control and control their life through our brains. We don't know all the coordinations directly attach the memory of our brains. If you put someone in the brains, they will inculcate gradually, and your brain is healthy, your coordination will be healthy. If your coordination will be healthy, everything will be healthy. So there are various transmitters inside the body. I am talking about in reference in the medical science. Very many transmitters inside the body. They are directly attached with the foods, intake of the foods, as well as the climatic conditions. Some few transmitters I would like to mention here. Maybe you are already aware about that. Maybe someone not know. So I would mention the two major transmitters are in the body, which communicate, which take the message from the climates, receive the message from the climates, and code it to the brains, and the brains finally give the messages. But what the receivings, actually, what the receipts are coming to the message as a message to the brain, they will deliver. So I would explain, brain never initiate. Brain actually, that is the storage. What gradually you store in the brain, it works gradually in the whole life. That is important. That is important. That's why we are talking about hygienicity and cleanliness, and they directly meet with the health. So health is not an ultimate definition. The health is an ultimate word. It meets with cleanliness and hygienicity. That is why health is important. Health, why health is important as a working place, and why health is important for in daily life. There are two major differences. For daily life, suppose in the pandemic you are You are at home. You are not going somewhere. You feel that. You feel that. You feel that. In this 6 and 7 months, you feel that you are free from the all microbial disorders, the flus, the coughing, sneezing, the mild fevers. Why? Because you have keep away from the climatic environments. But it's not going to be permanently. You have to become outside. Definitely you are coming. If you are coming towards the university, you are going towards the colleges, you are going in the markets. That's where we are refreshing. So why this is important at workplace? Because workplace where you are going to work, you are coming to university and colleges 9 to 4. The 9 to 4, you are bound with the schedules, lectures, practicals. If you are not fit, you can't attend the lectures on time. If you are not fit, you could not be going to attend the 3 hours practicals. If you are not fit, you are not going to be complete your daily schedules. So I'm not going. I'm comparing these lectures in that way, and that is important because your colleges, university, and the workplace, you are going to follow schedules, and the schedules are made by someone. It is not your schedule. If you are not fit, you will not be follow the guidelines and the schedules, the academic calendars and the timetables which is to be going to be provided. So in that way, how to be healthy? Wake up early in the morning, take brush properly, take the clothes cleans. It's not matter how the colors you are choosing. The matters how the cleans clothes you are wearing. It does matter how the way you are brushing. It does matter how the kind of foods you are taking. Fresh foods, fresh diets does matter for a life, does matter for a health. And it always come inculcate gradually in the life. If you are scheduled, if you are disciplined, definitely you will be healthy. Life is very unpredictable. Nobody can predict what's the going in life. But yes, you can say we'll be healthy because we are taking the healthy foods. Because we take care of your feel safe. Because we take care of someone we love. We take care of someone who take care of us. That is important. That is not important. The how the quality of life, how the brand you are wearing. No matter how disciplined you are in the life. That is you make you so we easily say if you are disciplined, the everything will be disciplined. If you are not disciplined, you can't predict, even you can't expect from the life. At this end, please read our slide. And at this time, as your mind and body is free from work pressure and mental stress, how to keep your mind free from work pressures, free from assignments, free from the assigned work already assigned by your favorite faculties and teachers. It does matter if you are doing in a disciplined manner, if you're doing it timely, definitely the stress level will be reduced. The cancer, stress is a cancer, you can say. The every disease which is born just because of the stress. And stress is a condition. They arises, they have several reasons of stress. If you go late in the bed, it will make definitely you will be late wake up. If you take, if you are not disciplined, it will make. Suppose you are coming every day, coming late in the lectures, never will be happy. Your mind will say you are doing something wrong. And this wrong word, that is the stress. So in daily life, lots of reasons behind us in surrounding which propel regularly towards the stress. And the stress is the actual problem. The actual problem. If someone is taking a smoking, that is the kind of smokes. Because if you are going a smoking somewhere, your mind will be not fit. Every mind will walk. My seniors, my parents, my caretaker, looking somewhere. They can see. This fearness will not make your mind to be concentrated. And this, if are not, your mind is not concentrating, that is the origins of the stress. And the stressful conditions will always be harms, because your body will be harmed, because your body follow some guidelines, the physiology, the of all systems, they are running with the some physiology. The brains that is controlled by the nervous systems. Our digestion is controlled by the digestive systems, and the locomotion and start the all hormones are secreted. If the hormones not secreted properly, the disturbance in the secretions of hormones, the only cause of the stressful condition. That is the only way to reduce the pressures, to reduce the stress. You be scheduled, you be disciplined in the life. As your mind is everything. If you talk, you're someone who love you. If you talk with someone care of you in a good manner, the whole day you be in euphorian. The whole day going in a well manner. If someone who love, who they don't talk in a good manner, the whole day you feel something is wrong happening, something is going wrong, and this wrong point will arises a stress, and the stress will further. One example I would like to share: the hyperacidity is directly related with the stress. If someone is living in a stressful conditions, they always complaining if we have acidity and the hyperacidity. And the acidity, you can every individuals, even the listeners you are at present in my lectures, they can imagine. It's a part of the stomach upset. If your stomach is upset, you can't concentrate. Even you can't concentrate on your personal work. How you could manage? So keep some basic guidelines in your life. The guidelines which is made by you. The guidelines which is the guidelines. You fix the guidelines. You fix the guidelines. Don't follow other guidelines and the SOPs. You fix the guidelines. Yeah, I will continue my whole life with these proper guidelines, because these guidelines ultimately keep us healthy. And if we are healthy, then everything will be healthy. So some points at last I would like to discuss in this slide. The importance of hygienes. Please read. You can read. Importance of hygienes. Three basic principles to hygienicity and the importance of hygienicity directly linked with the health. The communicable diseases. And once again, I'm discussing about the communicable diseases. Some virals, some communicables, and some bacteria. Two basic communicable diseases we are going to discuss. The one communicable disease, that is waterborne diseases, and the one airborne diseases. If you take healthy waters, clean, neat and clean drinking waters, you can keep your stomach healthy. If going to take your outside walks, you wear a proper clothing and with respect to the climate, because the habits and the habit start from the childhood. That is the important. Practicing of self hygiene, it's a daily life practicing. Is it just you can keep your routine with the same habits? That is the practicing of habits. Hygienes in our surroundings always does matter. That is our moral responsibility. Not even yourself to be hygienes. The surrounding must be hygienic, and it's completely depends our well-beings, our life of styles. We are various. That is at this end, and at this note, I would like to finish my this very awareness and general awareness topic, health and hygiene. And the rest of two things. The one thing is very important. That is the safety. The healthy and hygienic completely control of in yourself, but the safety not in your control. Suppose you are riding a bike in a road, you will be safe with the sub guidelines, but you can't show key will be reach our destination safely, because the safety involves many. It's a collective works. Some basic parameters and general principles of life to be safety. We already discussed in the hygienicity, but I will focus here in the slides because you all are students, college going students, university going students. Your concern will going to be definitely you are going to be concerned with the labs and all. So some basic safety I am discussing here in this slide. So lots of things to be discussed in the safety, but we are going to be concluding it and the focusing in the slides. The two major safety, that is the general safety and the fire safeties. And the guidelines already in the manuals will provide when you are coming off campus. We have the mentors, you have proper guidelines, we have the manuals going to be shared. So keep in mind, the lab safety does matters in the lab protocols does matter in every sense. I wish you all the best for all luck. Thank you so much. Yes. In spite of that slides, I would like to introduce myself. Since 3 months, I am in contact of all the freshers in different manners. Sometimes you call me, sir, we are facing to log in our ERPs. Sometimes you face, sir, we have not received the mails. Sometimes you share your, sir, when our class is going to be starts. Lots of illusions in your minds, but this is the life. You are completely unaware about the climates of the universities and colleges, the inductions program that we have managed 3 days to discuss the things, solve your queries, solve your problems via WhatsApp, via call, via emails. Right? We have all the modes open for all our freshers. If you are comfortable to talk, definitely you talk. If you are comfortable to write something, definitely you can write. If you definitely want to communicate via mails, definitely you can. So it's my humble request. If you have any doubts in your mind, kindly discuss, and you are open, not even in working days, even Sundays, you are open. By tomorrow, you are going to be regular with the all concerned departments. This is your main concern. Many times you have discussed. Sir, I am pharmacy students. When my classes are going to be start? Sir, I am a engineering student. When my classes are going to be start? Sir, I am MBA students. So today, and at this platform, I am announcing by tomorrow, all classes going to be started in regular, and your department, concerned department, will share the timetables and the links. They are going to be interact with you. At this note, I would like to conclude my lectures. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much. मुझसे क्यों बनवा रहे हैं?
Good morning, students. Now today a wonderful session happened this way. Dr. B.N.Tripathi ji and Dr. Aurab ji and Professor Dr. Mohsin Hasan ji has given their own 10 presentations in a beautiful manner, very enriching to you students. All three topics are very important to you. One is regarding regulatory guidelines, CSMU policies, academic rules and regulations, and hygiene, health, and safety measures. These are all things are very important to you. And next session is by Professor Sushma Sharma, Faculty, Journalism and Mass Communication. She will be briefly telling you what is the importance of mass media and how mass communication happens and what are the different mass communication channels, what are the courses offered, and what are the importance and what is the importance of the course and other things. She will brief you. So I will request Sushma ji.
Hello. Hello. Good morning, all of you.
Yes, madam, please continue.
Good morning, all of you. My name is Sushma Sharma. I'm an assistant professor and head of Department of Mass Communication and Journalism. I'm talking about journalism. And journalism, BJMC, if we talk about BJMC, there's a lot of scope in BJMC. There's a lot of subjects. Then first we talk about understanding सकता है मीडिया ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. व्हाट इज कम्युनिकेशन? कम्युनिकेशन क्या है, हम कैसे कम्युनिकेट कर सकते हैं? लाइक जैसे मैं आपसे कम्युनिकेट करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ और बीच में आपको साउंड आ रही है, कोई घर घर की आवाज या कुछ भी आ रहा है, तो आप अच्छे से मुझसे कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पाएंगे, तो हमारा कम्युनिकेशन नहीं हो पाएगा. तो वो क्या होता है, बीच में बैरियर्स. कौन से टाइप्स के बैरियर होते हैं? व्हाट इज कम्युनिकेशन? कम्युनिकेट हम कैसे कर पाते हैं? कितने टाइप की कम्युनिकेशन होते हैं? ये सब इसके अंदर हम पढ़ेंगे. देन थ्योरीज ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन क्या होती है? बहुत सारी थ्योरीज होती है, बुलेट थ्योरी, स्पाइरल ऑफ साइलेंस थ्योरी, बहुत सारी थ्योरीज होती हैं, वो हम इस कोर्स में पढ़ेंगे. देन मॉडल्स होते हैं, कम्युनिकेशन के भी बहुत सारे मॉडल्स होते हैं. कम्युनिकेशन कैसे वर्क करता है, वन वे कम्युनिकेशन कैसे होता है, टू वे कम्युनिकेशन कैसे होता है, और स्प्रिट्स के साथ हम कम्युनिकेट कैसे करते हैं, ये सब हम इसमें बताएंगे. देन रिपोर्टिंग एंड एडिटिंग फॉर प्रिंट. अगर कोई बच्चा प्रिंट मीडिया में जाना चाहता है, लाइक अगर न्यूज़पेपर में जाना चाहता है, तो कैसे प्रोसीड करे, कैसे आगे बढ़े. जैसे न्यूज़पेपर्स में जाना चाहता है, कैसे रिपोर्टिंग करे, कैसे बीट रिपोर्टिंग होती है, लाइक जैसे कोई क्राइम रिपोर्टिंग करना चाहता है. Audible?
Yes, audible.
कौन सी रिपोर्टिंग होती है, ये सब हम इसमें बताएंगे. और एडिट कैसे होती है, जैसे कोई हम आर्टिकल, मेरे पास कोई आर्टिकल आया और वो कैसे है ना, उसको अच्छे से दिलचस्प बना के हम आगे पेश करें, वो सब चीजें इसमें होनी चाहिए. फीचर कैसे बनता है, कोई भी हम इवेंट में गए हैं, उसका हमें शॉर्ट फीचर बनाना है, वो कैसे हम बनाएंगे, कैसे आर्टिकल लिखते हैं, 5W1H का पूरा ध्यान रखते हुए हम कैसे आर्टिकल लिखते हैं, न्यूज़पेपर में जो एडिटोरियल्स आते हैं वो कैसे छपते हैं, कैसे आते हैं, न्यूज़पेपर के कितने कौन कौन से फॉन्ट्स होते हैं, ये सब हम इसके अंदर बताएंगे आपको। देन हम मीडिया स्टडीज के बारे में पूरा ब्रॉडकास्ट मीडिया, इफ वी टॉक अबाउट ऑडियो विजुअल कम्युनिकेशन, ऑडियो इज रेडियो, विजुअल इज टेलीविजन, तो इसके बारे में हम इसमें बताएंगे। रेडियो में अगर इफ कोई बच्चा रेडियो में जाना चाहते हैं तो उसको हम पूरा उसको गाइड करेंगे। लाइक जैसे वो अगर रेडियो में जाना चाहता है तो उसको हम बाइट छोटे छोटे वो कैसे बनाते हैं, जिंगल्स कैसे फॉर्म करते हैं, उसको है ना मतलब बोलने का तरीका, लाइक कोई डीजे आरजे बनना चाहता है, बहुत सारे आरजेस होते हैं, वो बनना चाहता है तो वो उसको हम गाइड करेंगे। उसके अंदर कैसे हम एंकरिंग करते हैं वो सब हम इसके अंदर बताएंगे। रेडियो की न्यूज कैसे बनती है, एलिमेंट्स ऑफ रेडियो न्यूज स्टोरी, ये और गैदरिंग कैसे होती है उसकी, ये सब हम इसके अंदर बताएंगे। देन अगर कोई बच्चा टेलीविजन में जाना चाहता है, आजकल बहुत ज्यादा एंकरिंग का बहुत शौक होता है, तो बच्चे एंकरिंग बहुत ज्यादा अडॉप्ट कर लेते हैं, तो हम एंकरिंग अगर करना चाहते हैं तो हम यहाँ पे न्यूज एंकरिंग करवाएंगे, देन उसके बाद में उसके अंदर बताएंगे उसमें कि कैसे आपका जेस्चर कैसा हो रहा है, पोस्चर कैसा है, कैसा होना चाहिए, आपके फेस एक्सप्रेशन कैसे होनी चाहिए। इवन अगर आप बात कर रहे हैं तो आपका बोलने का टोन कैसा होना चाहिए, कैसे लाइक अगर हम किसी और से बात कर रहे हैं तो वैसा अलग टोन होता है, अगर हम किसी और से बात कर रहे हैं तो टोन अलग होता है। जब हम एंकरिंग करते हैं तो हमारा पूरा, अगर आप भी देख रहे होते हैं टीवी, तो अपना पूरा ध्यान अपना किस पे होता है, आप पे होता है। तो फिर उसके बाद में तो वो अगर एक्सप्रेशंस उसके अच्छे नहीं होंगे, उसका वे ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन अच्छा नहीं होगा, बोलने का तरीका, बहुत सारे फंबल्स हो जाएंगे। फंबल्स किसको कहते हैं, टेक्निकल टर्म में फंबल कहते हैं, जब हम बोलने में कोई जागन या मतलब लाइक बोलने में हम फंबल कर देते हैं, गलतियां कर देते हैं। लाइक जैसे अगर कोई वर्ड है महिला सशक्तिकरण, ये वर्ड है, अगर मैं इसको बोल रही हूँ महिला सशक्तिकरण, ठीक है, तो ये क्या हो गया, ये फंबल हो गया, या फिर कोई और फंबल हो गया, तो ये फंबल भी नहीं होने चाहिए, है ना। वे ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन अच्छा होना चाहिए हमारा, हर चीज का हम पूरा अच्छे से इसमें बताएंगे। तो ये हो गया ऑडियो एंड विजुअल इंटरव्यू। अगर हमें मौका मिल गया, हम किसी पीएम का या सीएम का या फिर किसी का भी इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं, तो वो कैसे ले, ऐसे तो ले नहीं सकते, उसके लिए भी एक प्रॉपर एक वो होना चाहिए कि कैसे क्रोमा कैसा होना चाहिए, पूरा आपको समझाया जाएगा, टिप से लेकर टो तक एकदम आपको बताया जाएगा। अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं, इंटरव्यू ले रहे हैं सीएम का, अब ऐसे तो उठ के कोई भी सवाल नहीं पूछ लेंगे ना, पहले उसके बारे में होमवर्क करेंगे, पहले उसके बारे में पूरी रिसर्च करेंगे कि ये पर्सन कैसा है, क्या क्या इसके वीक पॉइंट्स है, क्या क्या लूप होल्स है इसके, मतलब लाइक पहले पूरी रिसर्च करेंगे, देन उसके बारे में इंटरव्यू करेंगे। और उस टाइम भी हमारा जेस्चर कैसा होना चाहिए वो सब आप ध्यान रखेंगे, पोस्चर कैसा होना चाहिए, अपनी टोन कैसी होनी चाहिए, टोन का भी बहुत ज्यादा फर्क पड़ता है। इफ अगर अपन उनसे जैसे अगर हम सीएम से या पीएम से जिससे भी हम अगर इंटरव्यू कर रहे हैं और हमारी टोन एकदम लाइक बहुत ही है ना ऐसी हो रही है, एकदम एरोगेंट और या ऐसी है ना एटीट्यूड वाली हो रही है, तो वो सही नहीं रहेगा, वो एकदम हमारे लिए सही नहीं रहेगा, ठीक है। देन हम आते हैं मीडिया लॉज एंड एथिक्स। मीडिया के क्या क्या लॉज हैं, क्या क्या एथिक्स हैं, ये हम सब आपको इसमें बताएंगे। कौन कौन से लॉज होते हैं, वर्किंग जर्नलिस्ट और ये सब क्या क्या इसमें कॉपीराइट वगैरह, ये सब हम इसके अंदर बताएंगे। देन हिस्ट्री ऑफ मीडिया की क्या हिस्ट्री है तब से लेकर अब तक, जो राजस्थान में जो चल रहा था या फिर यहाँ पे महाराष्ट्र में जो न्यूज़पेपर जो जहाँ से न्यूज़पेपर चल रहे थे तब से लेकर अब तक क्या क्या डेवलपमेंट है, हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स, दैनिक भास्कर पत्रिका, ये सब हम इसके अंदर आपको बताएंगे। ये तो प्रिंट की हिस्ट्री हो गई, इसके अंदर सारी हिस्ट्री बताएंगे कि टेलीविजन कब आया था, 1957 में जब से टेलीविजन आया था, और अब से जो हमारे रामायण आता था, महाभारत आता था, डेली सोप्स आते थे, पहला हम लोग ये आया था, बुनियाद आया था, तो तब से लेकर पूरी आपको ये जर्नी हम आपको समझाएंगे इसके अंदर। रेडियो की क्या जर्नी थी वर्ल्ड में और अपने यहाँ पे, ये सब हम आपको इसके अंदर बताएंगे। देन हम चलते हैं पब्लिक रिलेशन, एडवर्टाइजिंग एंड पब्लिक रिलेशन। पब्लिक रिलेशन हमें सुनते ही पब्लिक को आगे भेज सकते हैं। ये हम सब इसमें बताएंगे कौन कौन से ऐसे एडवर्टाइज होते हैं जो हमें इमोशनली मैनिपुलेट करते हैं कि हम इस चीज को ले लें। अभी जॉनसन्स बेबी का आता है या पॉन्ड्स वाइट ब्यूटी का आता है या कोई सा भी एडवर्टाइज होता है, तो ये हमें मजबूर करता है कि हाँ ये चीज हम ले लें। ठीक है, देन हम आगे बात करते हैं न्यू मीडिया। जो न्यू मीडिया है आजकल बहुत ज्यादा चल रहा है, आप सब यूज कर रहे हैं, तो इसके बारे में हम आपको बताएंगे। देन डेवलपमेंट कम्युनिकेशन, क्या क्या डेवलपमेंट हुए हैं ये भी हम आपको इसके अंदर बताएंगे। सो दैट्स ऑल, ये सब आपके कोर्सेज में होगा और भी आपके जो शॉर्ट आपके होंगे वो हम आपको उसमें बताएंगे। थैंक यू।
I wish a very good afternoon to the Honorable President Keso Badaya sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. A.K. Sinha sir, Honorable Registrar R.P. Sharma sir, respected deans, HODs of various departments, teaching and non-teaching faculties, parents and all my dear students. I, Dr. Soni Pathak, regard this as an honor and privilege to extend vote of thanks on the successful completion of induction programs. Once a great man said, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. I, on behalf of Chakraborty Shivaji Maharaj University, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all the speakers for gracing this occasion. I also express our sincere thanks to Dr. V.K. Dikshitulu sir for giving excellent guidance and coverage of topic throughout for the from the orientation to induction program. I express my sincere thanks and his department for his valuable information on digital skills and ERP curriculum activities, because today is the world of digitalization. To Mrityunjay sir for his technical support all over the program. I express my vote of thanks to Tripathi sir and Aurab sir for giving the valuable information regarding to rules and regulation of the Chakraborty Shivaji Maharaj University. Also about the various committees like anti-ragging, redressal committee. I think all the students will be get information and they will, if they get any problem regarding to these, they will go through the same. I express my sincere thanks to the sincere. At the last but not least, I express my vote of thanks to the President Keso Badaya sir, all the deans, counselors, teaching and non-teaching faculties. Without their support, this event was not going to